Good afternoon. It's Debbie from Homebodies Fitness and Yoga with Monday afternoon, 12:30. It's our kind of our yoga Pilates bar day. So I'm gonna wait for everybody to start to connect. Grab a mat. Hi, Karen. Hi, Randy. Hi. So everybody, if you have a mat, is all you need. You don't even need a mat. But if you happen to have any bands, small or large, grab a band if you happen to have one. If you happen to have a ball, a little squishy ball, bender ball, spray ball, whatever you got, you can feel free to grab that. I'll demonstrate the exercises that we'll do with them, but you can do everything without them. All right, so I'm just going to give you the option. So I'm going to give a few more minutes for everybody to, hi Martha. All right, guys. So, hi Janet. Good afternoon, everybody. All right, grab whatever toys you have that you might want to play with. And again, you don't need them. So we're going to start in a child's pose. So I'm going to have a little bit of music background on here. If it gets annoying, I'll probably turn it off. All sponsored music. So let's go ahead and start in a child's pose. Sit back on your heels. If you have a ball, you can put it behind your butt. The class is called Yoga Butt, Yoga Booty, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be focusing mostly on the bottom half of our body today. All right. Also a nice place to put it is right under your head. And again, if you don't have it, it doesn't matter. So start to breathe in and out, softening your abdomen. Allow your body to surrender. Just put it somewhere that it might not start to move. Arms can be relaxed for a few breaths and then stretch them out in front of you when you feel a little bit more comfortable, like you're ready to start proceeding into a little bit more work. Let your belly soften in between your thighs. And maybe I like to just kind of shift around a little side to side just to start to feel, period, right? And then sometimes we kind of know what's going on in our bodies today just by simple movements like this. And then only when you're ready to surrender and stay in the middle, hang out there in the middle. Push your hips back and arms start to extend a little bit more forward. So I'm going to introduce the Ujjayi breath to you, the yoga breath that we use in and out of the nose, closing off the back of the throat. But at some point when this becomes a little bit more fitnessy, you might change your breathing. So really all you need to do is breathe. That's the most important thing. On the next inhale, rise up onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes, arch your back, dip your belly. Exhale, round and curl your spine, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone underneath you, push the floor away. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round and curl, chin to chest. Inhale, release, dip your belly. Start to make some small circles, dancing lions. Little, turning big when you're ready. So we get into the major joints here, shoulders, wrists, hips, knees, ankles, fingers and toes. And then let's reverse it. So remember today we're focusing on lower body work. Core always. Lower body as in glutes, hips, quads, hamstrings. And then come forward a little bit, forward and back. Just shift your weight back and forth a couple times. If you choose to make this just a regular yoga class without, adding any of the toys into it, I welcome that for you. Right? Now, as you come down to your hips, come back to like a neutral tabletop position, and then extend the right leg back behind you, sit back on your heels. Extend the left leg back behind you, sit back on your heels. Extend the right leg back behind you. Now think about this as if you were pushing a wall away from you, so you have some action in the glutes. Press, stretch. Let's do one more on each leg. Good. Now I want you to come back and sit in that child's pose for one breath. Rise back up to your hands and knees. You can be on your forearms if you need to. Tuck your left toes under. Stretch your right leg back behind you. Lift the right leg in line with your hip. So it's no higher than your hip. Your glutes are tight. Your toes point down. We're going to touch the floor and lift. All right, just touch and lift. So keep going there. Stay in line with your hips. Don't go higher. Touch down and lift. Down. Let's do 2 more of those. Hold it up. Little pulses. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it. Take it to your left side. Take it back to neutral. Take it to your left side. Take it back to neutral. Tap the toes. Back to neutral. Keep that squeeze in your glutes the whole time. All right, so nice and strong. If you choose to do any of this with a band on, we're a little early for the band, but feel free. Now take your foot out to the left side. Lift it up, back, up, right side. Up, down, center, up, left side. Up, down, center, up, right side, up, down, center. Notice I'm not swinging my hips to get there. I'm trying to stay pretty stable. And again, up, center, up, down, left. Up, center, up, down, right. Up, center, hold here. Knee down, child's pose. Sit back to your heels. Let go. Inhale, rise back up. Left leg behind you, straighten the leg, toes tuck on the right leg. Lift the leg up in the air, hip height. Touch it down, up, down. As you lift the leg, think about lengthening it out of your hip. So create long, lean lines. 3 more. 2, hold it up on 1. Little pulses here. We've got 8, 7, press out of that hip. 5, 4, and 3. Now we're going to take it across to the right side. Out and up. Good. Touch. Lift back up. Touch it across. Good. Try not to swing your whole body. Out and up. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up. Now through the center. So we're going to take it down, up, cross, up, down, up, side, up, down, up, cross, up, down, up, side, up. We've got 4 more. Up, cross, up, down, up, side. We got 3 more. Down, up, cross, up, down, up, left side. 2 more. Down, up. Are you feeling it already? Yeah. All right. If you're really engaging your gluteal muscles and you're not using your lower back, this is going to be strong. Release the knee down. Child's pose. Oh my. All the way back to your hips. Reach out. Inhale, come up to your hands and knees. Let's get a little stretch. Right leg forward. Hands on thighs. Push your right knee forward. Press into that left side. Relax your shoulders down. Push that left top of the foot and shin down and get conversation into that left hip. 4 more breaths. 3. I should say counts. 2. And 1. Release your hands. Switch legs. Right knee down. Sit back to that child's pose. Come back up. Left knee forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Press the top of that right foot and shin down. Lift up your chest. Keeping that knee pressing forward and keep pressing that right hip forward. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Good. Bring your hands back down. Bring your left leg back. 1 more time. Child's pose. Come to your forearms. We're going to do the same thing we did on our forearms with our leg lift. So we're going to extend the leg. So now you're going to lift a little higher than your hip. Left side. Good. Come back down. Sit back. Extend. Sit back. Extend. Sit back. Extend. Sit back. Extend. Let's do 1 more on each side. Sit back. Extend. Have a seat on your heels. If you're using a ball, this is a good time to get it. Place the ball behind the right knee. Your forearms are on the floor. 1 more set on the floor, bent knee. Flex the foot to the ceiling. We're gonna lift the knee a little bit higher than the hip, and we're gonna lift it up, halfway down. So again, if you're not using a ball, you're doing the same exact thing. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Hold it up and pulse. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, higher. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, hold it there, and little tiny kicks. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, isometric, hold. Knee down, sit on your heels, stretch the arms out in front of you. Back on your forearms, ball behind the left knee. Make sure you have that active holding on to that ball so that you can activate some hamstrings. Left leg in the air a little higher than your hip, flex the foot. Lift it up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Good. You don't want to go too high, so you don't want to use your lower back, but on our forearms we get a little bit more height here. 3, 2, pulse it right here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lift it higher. Lift it higher. Lift it higher. Release it. Child's pose. Release your ball. Sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Inhale to all fours. Downward facing dog, hips up in the air. Walk your dog from side to side. Get your modifications, your placement on the floor, your specifications. Now modifications we can always do. And then hold your downward dog, or if it's too much, you go to your knees. High up on your tippy toes. Press your heels towards the floor. High up on your tippy toes. Press your heels towards the floor. Calf raises. High up on your tippy toes. Drop the heels to the floor. One more time, high up on your tippy toes. Shift your body weight forward, shoulders over wrists. Knees are pulled up, belly is pulled in. Look forward. Lower down knees, chest, and chin. Roll through, low cobra. Elbows hug the sides of your body. Crown of the head forward, toes back. Pushing through your pubic bone, lifting your heart. Empty your breath, come down towards the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up. Release your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, sit down, come down, sit to your heels. Downward facing dog. Hips up in the air. Same thing we did on our knees. Right leg is gonna come high in the air, bend the left knee. We're gonna lift it up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. We've got 4 more of these. 3 more. 2 more, hold it up on 1. Stay there, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now you know you can do this over and over again. If only 8 or 10 reps is not enough for you, repeat the whole sequence later. All right, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now open your right hip to the right side. If you want, you can put the ball behind your knee. If you want to stay where you are without moving, then just lift that hip up and down. Flex that right foot. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Hold and pulse it. Up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn your right knee to your chest. Hips are squared. Pull it forward to a high plank and just pulse that knee up to your chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight up in the air, 3-legged down dog. Right foot to the floor, chest to your thighs. Come down to child's pose. Release your arms by your side. Let your shoulders go. Drape your shoulders over your thighs. Let everything relax. Take an extra breath here. Emptying the breath and reaching the arms out in front of you. Come back to hands and knees. Downward dog, hips up. Walk your dog. If it's too much on your wrist, go to your forearms, go to your knees, go to child's pose. Do what you need to do. Otherwise, that left leg's in the air. Right knee's bent, 8 pulses. Up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now slow it down. Take it up, down, up, down, up, down. How we doing out there? 4 more of those. 4, 3, your butt might be hurting by now. 2, 1, hold it up and lengthen it. Turn your left hip to the left, bend your left knee, and we do that same hip lift. Up and down. Lift. 6, 4, 3, 2, little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold it up. Turn it forward, knee to chest, round and curl. Come to that plank. Pull your heel to your buttocks and your knee to your chest. Let's go for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Both knees down. Child's pose. Just one breath. Rise back to hands and knees. Toes tuck underneath you. Chest towards your thighs. Soften your knees, walk your feet to your hands. Take your band if it's nearby, roll up through your spine. If you're using a band, I'll give you a couple of options. Band can be around your ankles or above your ankles. It can be above your knees. For the first one, let's try it with the band a little bit above your ankles. Now, if you're wearing shorts, mea culpa. If you're not using a band, you can still do the sequences, all right? So I want you to stand with your feet hips width apart. If you have a band that's kind of tight, that's about all you're going to get without starting to feel that pressure. Now, if you are using a band, I never want it slack. So it should never be loose. It should never fall down around your ankles. So you should always have some tautness to the band. All right? So I want you to feel the outer hips grounding, pressing out against that band at all times. Now I want you to find your chair pose. Sit back in your heels. Reach your arms out in front of you. If you don't see your toes, you need to sit your weight back a little bit more. Reach out. Good. Chair pose. Now reach the arms by your side. Don't move anything else. Rise up, arms up. Keep pressing against the outer band as you rise all the way up. Arms by your side. Keep that tension in the legs. Let's do that again, chair pose. Now sweep the floor, arms out, then up. Now open up those knees for 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice I'm not moving very much. 3, 2, 1, hold. Pulse your hips. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up. Straighten your legs. Release your arms. I've still got tension on that band. All right, one more set of chair pose. So bend your knees, sweep the floor. Reach out, then reach up. Hold it here. Legs apart. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, feel it, 2, 1. Now pulse your hips down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rise up, stand up. Take the right leg out to the side. Out. 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 It's not going to go huge, right? Unless you have a very slack band. If you have a loose band, you might get more range of motion. The standing leg is going to feel as much as the leg off the floor. Good. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2. Same leg now to the diagonal. Reach back. So it's just a little bit off to my side, not completely behind me, not completely to my side. Give me 8, 7. Some of you ballerinas might change your arms. That's up to you. I'm really not a ballerina. 8, 7, 6. I just played one on TV. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your feet down. Just shake it out. Do the hippie shake. Let it go. Maybe move a little bit. Kind of move to it. All right. Go back to your side. You're standing. Knees are soft. Tailbone tilts. Arms out. Let's go to the side. Up. Up. So I want you to feel the shoulders and the hips nice and strong through the center. Take it out. Out. I'll move it a little bit more in frame. Good. Out. 3, 2, 1. Take it to the rear diagonal. Back. So we kind of externally rotate the hip here, just enough. So you're getting into that maybe gluteus medius, or as I say, the medius part of my gluteus, almost. Good, keep it going. Out, 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 out. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Ooh, shake it out. All right, now, you can do this double duty if you want. You can take the ball, if you have it, right up above your knees into your middle thigh or upper thigh. You can do both. You can do one. You can do one or the other, or neither, right? So we're going to be back in that chair. We're going to drop our tailbone under, tuck it under, and all we're going to do first is raise up on your toes, up on your toes. And remember, if you still have the band, you're pushing against the band. Good. Hands in prayer. Up, down. Up, down. So all that's moving are my heels, right? I'm not standing up and going down. Just lifting up my toes, my heels. Now stay on your toes. Pulse. 7, 6, 5. Feel those quads. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it down. Heels down. Squeeze the ball in between the thighs while pushing the outer thighs apart. Let's try a couple of jumps here. 1, 2. If you're not jumping, come up onto your toes and squat. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Pulse. Squeeze the ball in. Squeeze. Again, if you don't have a ball, all you're doing is bringing your knees in and out. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Stand up. Shake it out. Let's take the band off. Keep it nearby. Take the ball back up higher than your knees. All right, 1 more set of squats with just the ball or nothing at all. In 3, 2. Squat, chair pose. 3, 2, hold it down on 1. Pulse, right here. We pulse our hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you have a block, by the way, you can do the same thing, but you're not going to be able to squeeze it together. You might be. Press. 5, 6, 7, 4 jumps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Now, challenge yourselves. You don't have to do this. We're at the top of our mat. We're going to take it back to the back of our mat and do a vinyasa. Try it with the ball in between your legs or not. All right? So let's just try it. Take a breath and bring the arms up. Exhale, open, fold. Soften the knees. Hands on the floor, halfway lift. You can walk it back, but you're going to lose the ball if you do. Exhale, fold. Try it with a jump. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and jump back. Hold your plank. Squeeze the ball between the legs. Take some sort of a vinyasa flow. Upward dog, downward dog, hips up. All right, and breathe. Bring your knees to the mat. Take the ball out. Sit back on your heels. Reach the arms out to your side. We're going to come onto our back. So I'm going to move my mat. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn it so you can see me from the side. I'm going to start with some bridging. We all know bridges, you don't need to have a ball or a band. But if you do, I want you to use it. 2 different ways. First, let's go ahead and take the band. This time I want the band above your knee. Not on your knee, but above it. So, nice and tight. Roll down to your floor. Articulate your spine. Open up your knees, just like we did standing. Tilt your pelvis so your pubic bone points up. Can you see me? I think you can see me. All right. So my knees are going to stay apart the entire time. My legs are apart right now. Tilt your pelvis so your back imprints on the floor. And then squeeze your glutes and lift just the glutes off the floor to start. Feel that action. Feel your back imprinted. Now let that go and arch your back. Let your knees come in for a second. And then articulate your spine, or imprint your spine, knees apart. All right, lift your tushy. Then lift your back so you're resting on your shoulder blades. Open your legs apart and in. Now they're not coming all the way in. We still have that pressure out. So if we bring it in, the band is going to slack a little bit. We don't want any slacking on that band. 3, 2, hold it out on 1 and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Articulate your spine down. Turn your knees and toes in pigeon toe. Good. Now take the soles of your feet together. Open your knees apart. They may not get very far. Keep the feet together. Keep the knees apart. Tilt your pelvis. Lift your tush. Then lift up onto your shoulders. Lift your hips up and down. Halfway and down. So we're not going all the way back to the floor, but our knees are apart. We feel that pressure on that outer hip. 3, 2, hold it up, knees apart, pulse them out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there, lift a little higher, open the knees a little wider, lift a little higher, open the knees a little wider, and articulate down. Good, draw your knees to your chest for a moment. How are we doing, guys? This is tricky, yeah? All right, I want you to try something else. If you have a ball or a block, if you don't, forget about it. Preferably the ball, because it gives you a little instability. So, I want you to tilt your pelvis, lift your hips up, and put the ball underneath your back. Good. If you don't have a ball, don't worry. Keep your knees apart, lift your legs up, and then stretch them in the air. We're going to open up the legs and close. Not close all the way. Remember, we still have that tautness on it. Out. So my back is resting on the floor, block, or a ball. I'm sinking my weight into it. Now I want to hold my legs apart. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Isometric hold. Hold it there. Hold it. Ooh, baby burn. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs together. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open your knees apart and bring the heels higher than your knees. Now open and halfway close. Open, halfway close. Open, halfway close. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open. Last set of pulses. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-wee. All right. If you can slide the band off, take it off for a moment. Put it off to the side. Keep your hips up onto the ball. Bring your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg out long, but it's not on the floor. Flex your feet. Now circle your legs so the left leg comes in, right leg is out. Circle in. Circle in. Circle in. Circle in one more time. Now I want you to reverse that motion. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees to your chest. Legs in the air. Adjust your ball if you need it. Bring your legs about 45 degrees out. Good. Now, bend your knees once again, then extend the legs. Bend the knees, heels are higher than the knees, extend. Bend, extend. Feel your abdominal muscles having to secure you and stabilize, particularly if you're on an unstable surface such as a ball. In and out. 2 more. Out, one more time. Hold it out, and little pulses. Little press in and out. Towards my chest, away. In, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs all the way out. Turn your feet forward. Bring your knees to your chest. Extend them out. Bring them in. Out. In.
out, in. Hold it out here. Heels together, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Give me a small little scissor cross. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heels together. Hold, hold. Squeeze those heels together like they're glued. Now flex your feet and push away from your center point. In 3, 2, 1, I want you to lower those legs to the floor. If you're not on something, and you don't have anything like a pillow, a blanket, or something to extend your spine, you can go ahead and just lift your hands and put them right under your kidney area. And just extend those legs out in front of you. Maybe stretch your arms over your head if they're available and free to you. And just sway a little side to side on the ball. The ball massaging it now should feel pretty good. And make your way just back to center. Bend the knees, place the foot on the floor, or the feet on the floor. Lift your hips, remove the ball. And then hug your knees all the way back up to your chest. Take your right leg and cross it over your left leg. Grab ankles, shins, or toes. So pull your heels towards your buttocks. If you'd like a little more, round and curl your spine. And then release it. Uncross. Left leg over right. Grab ankles, shins, or toes. It's telling me to end my workout, but I'm not ready to end my workout. Grab ankles toward my heels. Chin to chest if you feel like you want a little bit more. Head down, knees to chest. Good. Take the soles of your feet together, place them on the floor, and let your knees open out. Take your hands on the inside of your knees and roll the hip open. And then stretch the arms in the same position as your legs over your head. Relax your glutes. Relax your back. See if you can, you're probably going to be in a pretty extended spine, so see if you can just settle it in and maybe get a little tilt out of that pelvis. And then bring your left leg to your right leg and roll to your right side and make a pillow for your head. Grab a hold of the top leg, whatever leg that is, grab a hold of the ankle and kick the leg behind you as you push the hip forward. That's it. So you're going to stretch your quads, your hip flexors, and you'll have a slight extended spine. Come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest. Round and curl. Open up your arms. I'm going to just switch sides here. You stay where you are. Let your knees fall to the left and roll over to your left side. Let your head be supported by your left hand. Top leg, if you're on your left side. Top leg is in the right hand and we kick it back and away. So get all that length here, plus a nice little back extension. And then gently release it. Back on your back. Hug your knees to your chest. Good. Just trying to stay in the front. Rock and roll on your spine a couple times like a Pilates roll, like a ball. Don't kick your legs. Use your breath. And one more time, roll it up. I want to come back into that stretch with our right leg forward, so I'll face this way for you. Right leg forward, hands on your thighs. Push that left hip forward. Yeah, got a lot of work there in your glutes, in your side leg, in your core. Straighten the front leg and fold over, hands to floor, shins, or block. Try to keep your right toes down and pull that right hip back and left hip forward. Return it back to center. See if you can lean a little bit more forward, shoulders down. And then step back, right knee down. Push back child's pose quickly. Left leg forward, help it out. Bring your hands on top of your thighs. Keep pushing that left hip forward and that right hip forward as well. Really getting into the psoas. These are muscles that connect to our spine, and when they're short or weak or tight, they pull on your spine.
So if you sit a lot, I say this probably every day, if you sit a lot in your job, whether you're home or in an office, get out of your chair 10 minutes of an hour. Straighten the front leg and fold over. If that's absolutely not available to you, make sure you do some additional stretching. I have a sequence called the 10-minute yogi, which you can find on my YouTube channel. It gives a lot of different varieties of things to do for 10 minutes that will move your body sufficiently. Rebend that front knee. Now this time I just want to step forward with my right leg to my left, forward fold. Bending the knees and folding my body in half. Inhale and exhale. Press down through the bottoms of your feet, round your back. Ragdoll your body to standing all the way up and around. Feet together, bring the arms up over your head. Lean to the right, exhale. Inhale, lean to the left, exhale. Come back to center, open up your heart. Forward fold, let it go. Ragdoll your body. And then roll up slowly again. Take a big breath in, bring your arms up. Monday, you are done as you exhale. Give yourselves a big hand. It's hard Mondays. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Meryl. Hi, Susan, Nina. Okay, Mondays are our hardest day, right? Even though Friday is leg day. Today was kind of leg day too. So just get on your mat, get into your routine, stay in some sort of a routine. Again, if you sit a lot, get up 10 minutes of an hour and stretch. Just walk around, stretch. Just get out of that hip flex position so that you're not creating pressure on your back, okay? Anyway, stay home still. Stay healthy. Stay fit. Tomorrow is Tuesday. That means it's a little bit of a cardio day. I try to keep you entertained and surprised throughout. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can private message me, text me, reach me through here. Check out our YouTube channel because I have all these videos stay there, but also I have the additional 10-minute yogi and my other yoga classes. Thanks, Janet. Thank you guys all so much. I will see you tomorrow.